excited for the new year, and so I thought that I would do just a quick little 2025 book haul. I was super blessed this Christmas, and so many family members got me gift cards to Barnes & Noble, so that's what we're going to be using today to do our shopping. While I have you, I thought I'd go ahead and do a Christmas haul of all the book-related items that I got. And let me just say, my husband, my husband's family spoiled me this year, and I got so many book-related items, so I'm excited to show you what I got. All right, first I got this really nice book light that kind of like changes tones. I don't know if you can see that on video, but this I am so excited about because I definitely needed a new book light. Next, from my book husband, I got this shirt. It's got beautiful flowers on it, and it says "To Whatever End." He did a really good job on this one. This is not the color of pink that he was going for, but I kind of like it, you know. It doesn't wash me out as bad as like a pale pink would. Again, this is if you know, you know. I got a Manacled shirt, and I'm so excited because Manacled is officially being turned into a published work called Alchemized. All right, and this was from my family. I thought that this was so sweet and cute. My camera is like shaking because I'm hitting the wire. I'm sorry, but I thought this was so sweet. So I'm excited to wear that soon. I got a little book tote, and I think I might take this with us today to put books in. So let me go ahead and set that to the side. Also got some cute little items from my brothers and sisters, my mom. I got like a little, it's kind of like an ornament, but I think I'm gonna hang it in my car. I don't know. And then I got a little book earring set. All right, another shirt, which I thought was funny that it's kind of the same theme, but this one is from my husband. This item I'm so excited about, and to my sister-in-law, I love you so much. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you guys on camera, but this is a book embosser. So basically I slide this into here and I can stamp my books. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp a book right now, that way you guys can see what it looks like. And I'm gonna use one of the books that I got for Christmas. So my husband grabbed me Verity by Colleen Hoover. This is the only Colleen Hoover book I'll probably ever read, so don't hold it against me. All right, we're gonna give this a test. I think I have to go downwards with this. See, that doesn't feel, that feels better. It's so cute. Says from the library of Rebecca Cornejo. So I really like that. I'm gonna have to figure it out a little bit. But that was our first book, was Verity by Colleen Hoover. The next book, and all of the books are from my husband. He did the sweetest little advent calendar. I also got this special copy of Little Women. I read Little Women in grade school and have not read it since. So I've been talking about I want to get back into it now that I am actually a woman and see if I like it a little bit more. Next we have Murder Your Employer. This book caught my eye in the bookstore a while back, and I've been wanting to check it out, so I'm excited to dive into this. It's got some small font, and it's kind of got some interesting drawings and things, so I'm excited for this one.
Funny story about this book. As I was getting it, I had my work shirt on, like from my restaurant, and so because I got one after work, and the book employee at Barnes & Noble was like, okay, I heard this is really good. It's a great fiction book. It's fiction. It's a great fiction.
It's not a how-to. Murder Your Employer for Dummies. All right, this one was actually from my Secret Santa. This was not from my husband, but I'm so excited about it because they did really, really good. This is Light Lark, and you've probably seen this unless you're living under a rock. This is a series, and I did hear that this is getting turned into either a TV show or a movie. I'm not for sure, so I'm excited about this one. Next one is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, and I know, okay, I know. It's tacky, it's cheesy, but I think it's gonna be fun. And even if it's not, I'll read it to make fun of it. Like, I think it'll be fun. Last book for my husband is When the Moon Hatched. If you have read this, please let me know your thoughts, because I tried to read this in, I don't know, maybe the summer or whenever, when my book club tried to read it. And the glossary alone, it scared me. This all right here, still going. That's the glossary. That's just the glossary. So I'm a little scared. Let me know your thoughts. How long did it take you to read it? And is it worth it? Let me know. This last book, this is such a sweet gift from my older brother. This is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. So this is more of like an artistic kind of sweet book, and definitely something that I'd want to share with my kids when I have them. So I'm really excited to look through this one. Thank you, Noah. All right, and the last thing that I got were these two candles. I have one that says always in my bookish era. It's kind of a chrome, so you can't really read it. And then I have one that's a reading light. So I'm really excited for both of these. I love, love, love to have a candle lit when I'm reading. We are gonna go use our Barnes & Noble gift cards and see how many books we can get. I'm not only looking for new books that are on my 2025 to be read, but I'm also looking for a few trophies because like I don't even own the Aquatar series and it's my favorite series of all time. So I definitely need a few things for that. I did just start this series and I thrifted this one, but I want to get the other books for this series as well. Two. This is book 2?
Yeah.
My husband has read this entire series and is entirely caught up, so I'm a little bit behind. I just started the first one.
If we haven't started it, Songbirds and the Heart of Stone, great book. There was a character in this that follows so it's 6 books in the series, and then like
it's 6 books,
but each one is a duology, a duet.
Oh.
So there's in the world there's 3 houses of vampires, and so this first 2, Serpents in the Moonlight and Ashes, follows one house. Songbirds and the other one, book 3 and 4 follow another house, and 5 and 6 follow the last. So they're completely wrapped up, but they tie into each other. Like there's mentions of other characters. But one of the characters in this one, I thought she was quite insufferable and quite annoying. And then she's the main character of the next book. Love her.
Well, we've all read Fourth Wing, so we're used to that, aren't we? All right, well, I'll definitely grab that series while we're out today. I do need to grab another copy of the first book for Bridgerton because I loaned it out and I will never do that again. Anyways, let's go shopping. Barnes & Noble, and let me just say, this is why I thrift books, because this is actually insane. I spent a grand total of $139.95, and I got 8 books. 8 books, and I spent right near $150. I still have some Barnes & Noble gift cards left over, but I wanted to save those because I have some releases coming out this year that I would like to buy, and if I know myself, I won't buy them. So having a gift card will make it where I feel a little bit better about buying stuff. Honestly, I got some good finds. One of the books that we bought was just for my husband, so I won't talk about that one. But the other books that I kind of got a fair mix of trophies and new reads, so I'll go ahead and show you what I grabbed. Okay, the first book that I grabbed was Serpent in the Wings of Night. Like I said, I wanted to grab this one because I already found... No, they're not the same height. This is devastating. However, now at least I have both books. I'm probably going to switch that one out. This is what happens when I buy books. I always get, like, buyer's remorse because something is not right. The Serpent in the Wings of Night series, it's part of the Crowns of Nyaxia series. And the best way I've had it explained to me is that it's Aquatar, but it's vampires. So I'm really, really excited to dive into this one. Like I said, chapter 7 so far, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I really like the dynamic of the main character and her sort of like father figure in the story. So I'm excited to see where that goes. The next books that I got are technically trophy books for me. If you know me, you know I love Frida McFadden. And if you don't like Frida McFadden, I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. I'm not saying that she's an objectively good author. It is such cheesy, tacky thrillers, but I like that. So, you know, sue me. I already have the copy of The Housemaid, and I have already finished this series, and I thought that it would be a good thing to go ahead and buy the rest of the series books because The Housemaid is actually getting turned into a movie next Christmas. So I went ahead and grabbed the 2 other books for this series. I guess I should switch that around. No. There we go. So here's my complaint for Miss Frida. Pick a publisher because we got 3 different publishers. All the I keys are at the different height, different size fonts. So that's a little bit annoying to me, but at least they're the same height. So the Housemaid series focuses on the main character, Millie, who works as a cleaner for some very like affluent families. And of course, it's a thriller series, so somebody dies in each book. And it's kind of like the suspense of who did it and, you know, trying to figure out more about Millie. So I really do enjoy this series. I'm not going to say that all of the books are my favorite. I definitely prefer the first one and the last one. But overall, if you have not read this series and you like a fun little cheesy thriller, I definitely recommend these. So I got this little trophy series all completed. The next two books are books that I have never read, and I'm actually very shocked that I've never read these. These are both technically banned books, and somehow I've just never started them. So the first one is The Book Thief, and this is probably the most popular book that I grabbed today. I don't know a lot about this book. However, I'm excited to read it because it is such a popular piece of writing. I am excited though because there's a lot of cool things added in here, like drawings and little excerpts. So if you've read this book, let me know your thoughts. I know that this is one of those that people either love it or hate it. So let me know. All right, the next banned book that I grabbed was Fahrenheit 451. This has been on my list for a really, really long time, and I had no idea that it was so short. And even the font is pretty large. So I'm excited to read this one, but it's definitely going to be a quick one. This is in a dystopian future, and the main character is a firefighter. And I'm kind of confused on what the enemy of society is at the time, but it seems like it's books, which is obviously very relevant to the time. So I'm excited to read this one. The next book that I grabbed is actually a trophy book for me. And the reason I grabbed it is because this author is releasing another book in April. And I wanted to make sure that I had both of them because this book really, really, I fell in love with whenever I read it. And this is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. This book is so cozy. And I originally DNF'd it the first time I read it. And then whenever I finished it later on in the year, I fell in love with it. So I wanted to make sure that I grabbed this one. That way in April, I think it's April 21st, her new book comes out. That way I'm ready to have both of them right next to each other. So this book focuses on a witch who ends up getting hired to go work at not an orphanage, but a childhood home that has 3 young witches there. And she's basically learning to be their mentor and keeping them hidden because they're trying to hide from society that they are witches. It is a really, really good story. It has a lot of found family. There's a romance subplot. It is so cozy and cute. So I'm excited that I finally grabbed this one. Okay, the last book that I grabbed today on our haul, I am trusting Haley Pham with my life, and I think I would in most aspects anyway, so it's fine. I grabbed my first Vari McFarlane book. She talks about these books in such high esteem. I've never seen her rate a Vari McFarlane book less than 5 stars, so I'm really, really excited about this. This one is Mad About You, and says that she's a wedding photographer, but doesn't believe in romance, loathes the idea of marriage, and thinks chocolate fountains are an abomination. So she gets engaged and then panics, and basically we get to see her story after that. I'm really, really excited for this one. This is not the Vari McFarlane book I wanted to grab, but my location was really, really understocked in her books. I really wanted to grab this one just last night. And then there's another one too. I can't remember what it's called, but I think it has an elevator door on the cover. But I thought I'd go ahead and give this one a shot. And if I like it, I honestly will probably buy all of her books. For Haley Pham to rate it that highly, like, done. And then the seal of approval right here. I feel like there's no way I can't love this book. I feel like I have to love it. So I'm really, really excited. I almost grabbed this one as well, If I Never Met You, but I thought I should just start with one because if I don't like her writing, I don't want to have a bunch of books laying around from her. Okay, here is the final book haul from today. This is such an insane amount of new books, and they're all in perfect condition because I was able to buy them brand new, which is something I never get to do. So thank you so much to everyone in my family who gave me gift cards. I am so excited. And not only do I get these, but I'll also get to buy more because I still have some gift card money left over. So that way I'll be able to get the new release for this one. Whenever I finish these two, I'll be able to get the next pieces of that series. I'll be able to get more Frida. So I'm just very excited. If you have any recommendations for books I need to put on my 2025 to be read, let me know so I can go shopping again. I forgot to talk about this earlier because I technically opened it before like the Christmas season, but my honestly largest Christmas book related gift is my mom invested in the Book of the Month Club. So this is my first book that I chose, is The Beautiful Ugly, and I'm really, really excited about this one. The cover is just absolutely amazing. It's got the chrome backward L, it's got this little cut, so I'm very, very excited. This is actually an early release, so Book of the Month is the only place that you can read this book as of right now. I think it comes out in like 12 days, 11 days, because I put it on hold for the audiobook as well. So if you are on Book of the Month and grab this book, let me know if you started it and what you think. I have a lot of reading to do, so I'm going to wrap this up. Let me know in the comments what you're reading now and what I should read next. I'll see you next time on Books with Beck. Love you. Bye.
Book Husband here. Like and subscribe. Love you. Bye.